Hello, 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 everyone. Let's see who's going to join us. Are we live? Let's see. All right. We are live. It is official. I'm going to share it to the groups real quick. VIP and team. All right. We're in good shape. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. Please let me know in the comments if you hear me okay. Okay. I think we're all set. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch over the camera so you can see what we're doing here. A few housekeeping things. You know, we're in the May tutorial bundle season. So the May tutorial bundle is available. It is free with a $50 purchase in my online store. I just need to use the host code and you will get this in the mail. My voice is crackly. I'm using the new mic. Let's see. Hey, Lori. Hey, Deb. Hi, Barb. All right. Let me know if that sounds a little bit better. I just unplugged and replugged. Didn't make any change. A little better. Okay. Hopefully it'll improve here. So the May tutorial bundle is available for free with a purchase of $50 in my online store, or you can purchase the bundle outright from the online store here through Facebook or my blog. You will just go to there and then you can purchase it outright, and it is, I believe, $20. You're going to get 42 projects, and I do apologize. I'm chewing on a cough drop here. Came home from work and shortly thereafter noticed I was getting a sore throat again. I don't know if it's allergies. I just literally got over that cold like a week ago. And I got another sore throat. I don't know. I wear a mask all day, so go figure. Anyhow, that's the May tutorial bundle. We are in the June paper pumpkin season. Hey, Miss Sue. Glad you could make it. So we are in the June kit. So that we are in the subscription period for that. It is the welcome in. It is going to be a card kit that makes 9 cards, each 3 designs. You'll have 9 coordinating envelopes, 1 Night of Navy stamp, ink spot, of course the photopolymer stamp set, coordinating Night of Navy embellishments, and then detailed base and banner die cuts. You also have the opportunity, if you're a subscriber, to order the 3 dies, which are $6. The item number on that is 163192. I do have mine on order. I went ahead and ordered it early because the last time they offered dies as coordinating for Paper Pumpkin, they sold out very quickly. This time, to my knowledge, they have not sold out yet, but I do anticipate it won't be long because, again, very popular. If you are a collector of color and you want to make sure that you get all of the new colors, the color refresh and new in colors, and you want to keep track of your ink pads, your refills, your blends, your card stock to make sure you don't miss anything while you're picking out what colors you want first. I do have this downloadable checklist for you over on the group page. So if you go to the VIP group, it is in the file section. You can download this and print it if you'd like, and then you can keep track as you purchase your colors. Just a little helpful thing. And then just again, to remind you of the online exclusives, there's things online that you will not find in the catalogs when you're shopping. All right. So today we are featuring the Countryside Inn Suite. Love this suite. It is a little bit different than your typical suite of product. It doesn't have any sentiments in it, so I did bring in another stamp set, which I will show you. But we have the Countryside Corners bundle, which is one stamp and then all of the dies cut out each of these layers. We have this beautiful designer series paper. I absolutely love it. I use quite a bit of it actually. And there's an embossing folder. So I am going to show you a little bit of all of this today. I actually am not stamping with the stamp today, but I will show you a sample with that, or two samples with it. All right, I'm going to get this out of the way and we're going to get started. I'm going to show you the cards we are going to make. And they are Hoping for Better Days Ahead, Birthday Wishes, and then this here fun fold, I'm So Thankful for You. So I'm going to start with this one here. This one is a pretty simple card. If you did the catalog launch party, I did show you how to make this. I'm just going to make a little bit of a change on this one when we're doing it, because I did notice my little roll here is quite large and it's not going to travel well in the mail. So we're going to make a little adjustment on that. So let's see where all my stuff is. Here we go. And okay, we have a card base. This is the, oh my goodness, Misty Moonlight. It's 8.5 by 5.5. I do have it scored at 4 1/4. I bring my bone folder in and we are going to fold on that score line. Next, I have two pieces of basic white, both measuring 5 1/4 by 4. We have one for the outside and one for the inside. And on this one, I did stamp Thinking of You on the inside. We probably won't do that tonight just because we're going to get through this. Hubby's got the grill going, so we haven't even had dinner yet. It's been a long week. I'm on I just completed day 7 of my 12-day stretch at the hospital, the nursing home, and I'm tired. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm tired. All right. So we're going to start with this little piece of designer series paper. This is from the Country Inn DSP. And this here measures 3 3/4 by 5. So we have 3 3/4 by 5. And if you have directional paper, you definitely want to make sure you're paying attention to that direction. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take on the left edge, I'm just going to tear. And I'm just going to slowly tear, probably about 3/4 of the way in maybe. And then we're going to do it again here. We're going to make sure we have at least maybe an inch, 1.25 inches. And we're just going to tear. And that's where we're going to stop there. And did I bring over my snips? I don't think I did. All right, I guess I'm going to grab my snips because we are going to definitely, oh, I did bring them. Here they are. We're just going to trim this. We're going to take about maybe 1.25 inches off. And that's what's going to help make this a little less bulky. And I'm going to use my tweezers. I don't know what I do with my nice Stampin' Up! Tweezers, but we're going to use this just to help us get a good start on rolling that. There we go. So that should work. And then what we're going to do is take some liquid glue. and add that right in there. And then hold that roll. Thank you for sharing, Stu. I appreciate that. Yes, Barb, this is beautiful paper. I actually love this paper. I think it's one of the, probably one of my favorites for sure. All right, I'm gonna just be careful and turn that over, and we're gonna add our adhesive to the back side here. I'm just gonna layer this on. Just like that. Then we're going to take our stamp with our sentiment. I just got to find where I did with it here. Now, you'll notice I have this mounted way over onto the block here, so it's up against this edge, and that is so that you can get your stamp in there. If you had it in the center, this is going to get in the way, and you're not going to get your sentiment in there in position. So we're going to take our Night of Navy. And my stamp says, hoping for better days ahead. And this sentiment, or all of my sentiments actually, come from this Lasting Joy stamp set. It's got some beautiful sentiments in it. It's got a really nice script. And it covers a lot. So this was a really good value stamp. There's no dies that go with it. It just says, I'm so sorry. I'm so thankful. Birthday wishes. Always. I missed your birthday. Thinking of you. May the years ahead be filled with lasting joy. You're going through this, hoping for better days ahead. For you, in my heart, you're in my life. So you put these little sentiments together and you can create pretty much whatever you need in a card sentiment. All right. Let's see if I can't. Ooh. Make sure that this is in here where you can see while I'm trying to see too. There we go. Now it's a little high, but not too bad. It will still work. All right. Now we can go ahead. We're going to add our inside. What did I do with my... So this will go on the inside of our card. And like I said, you could absolutely put a sentiment in there. You could add a little bit of designer series paper in there to tie it in. But we're just going to keep it super simple tonight. So there's that. And then just to finish it off, I have some rhinestones here. And where did I put my take your pick? Here it is. My take your pick tool. We're just going to pick up a few rhinestones. And put one there. Oop. So there you have it. So now this is just a little bit less bulky, and that will go into an envelope much easier. Yes, quick and easy. And we like quick and easy. All right, so that's our first card. Second card, another quick and easy, but has a little bit of a punch to it because it is a bit of a fancy fold, but it's a really easy fancy fold. And you start with your typical 8.5 by 5.5 card here. Yes. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, just like you always would. Okay. And you can even go ahead and let's fold on our score line. Now we got to bring back our trimmer. And we are going to trim to this score line. We're going to put a slice at 1 1/4 on each side. So first we're going to line this up on the right edge here at 1 1/4. So 1 1/4, and you're just going to come right to that score line. Okay. Now you're going to move this here to 1 1/4 over here on the left. So it was on the right edge. Now we're on the left edge. I'm using both measurements. 1 1/4. And now you're going to do the same thing. Right to that. So now you have these little flip flaps. Okay. Okay, now get this out of the way. And first thing we're going to do, find our chenille. And we're going to add some adhesive on these two end flaps. And that's just going to come down like so. And that'll come down like so. So now you have just this flap. Okay, easy peasy. Then I have a few pieces of designer series paper. I have this one here that measures 2 3/4 by 4. And then these two pieces are 1 inch by 4. And it's just a few pieces that I cut off there. So we're going to go ahead. Add those to our little end tabs here. And then this will go here. Oh, come on. We're just going to add that like so. All right. Next, I have a piece of basic white. This is also 2 3/4 by 4. And that's for the inside of our card. So this is where you would write your message to your recipient. So there you go. All right. Next, I have a scrap of the Misty Moonlight. And I have here the Countryside Corner dies. And I'm going to use this one right here. And we're just going to cut out of this using our Baby Boss. there's that. Stick this back in. Then I went ahead and I punched out using the new 2 3/8 inch circle punch a piece of basic white. So where is I don't think I did. All right, well, we're gonna need, okay, we can use this, I guess. Put that there. All right, we need, I think I must have left it over on the other side. Just a moment. I did. I have our cute little flowers here and their stems. And we're going to use Balmy Blue. And we're going to start with the little stems here. And I'm going to go here and there and there. All right. Then we're going to bring in the little flowers. And they line up pretty decent. They're not exactly perfect line up, but it's not bad. Like so. Okay. Oh, hey, Kay. I didn't even see you pop in. So we're done with the Balmy Blue. And we're going to bring in our Misty Moonlight. And for that, we need the I'm So Thankful for You. So we start with I'm So Thankful. Try to keep this where you can see it too. Let's see. There we go. I'm so thankful. And then we need for you. There we go. Close that up. And then just going to take a little bit of our Seal Plus there, run that there. And then this is going to just attach like that. So it's just peeking out on both sides. Then dimensionals. And that's going to go right there in the center. Then If we have enough of these, we may have to open the other package, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and we are going to need one more. Where did I? You need one more because you got to have odd numbers. If you don't do odd, there we go. And there you have it. I'm so thankful for you. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Okay, so that was card number 2. Card number 3. This is our birthday wishes. And I apologize, cough drop time. Throat is really starting to not feel so good. If I have another cold, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, so for this one, we have a basic white card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Oops, scored at 4 1/4. So we'll go ahead and fold on that squirrel line. Finish that with our bone folder. Then I have a piece of Misty Moonlight. I went ahead and I ran this through the embossing folder that coordinates with this suite. And that is called the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. So I don't know if you can see that pattern on there. So this is it's a standard embossing folder, so no specialty plate needed for that. I used my Big Boss, but like I said, I went ahead and I ran it through. So we're just going to add some adhesive here. And I'm just going to be careful using my Seal Plus that we don't tear the paper. There we go. Ooh, I didn't do a very good job scoring that. Let's try that again. Hate when that happens. Let's try this. There we go. Center that. Then I have my 2 3/8 inch punch. And then I pulled out of retirement the 2-inch punch, which is now available in the online exclusives. And the 1 3/4 inch punch, also out of retirement, in the online only. And I punched that one out ahead of time. This was out of basic white, the 1 3/4. And I'm going to pull from this gorgeous paper. I want this piece and that is my other. This piece here. So we're going to go ahead and from the one here with the birds, I'm going to use the 2 3/8 inch punch. We're going to go ahead and punch the birds out. Then using the 2-inch punch, I'm going to go ahead and get this one here. They'll kind of remind me of peacock feathers. They're actually flowers, believe it or not. All right. So first thing, I'm going to take the one with the birds, add adhesive, and that's going to go there. This one here, going to go there. Then we're going to take this one, and I need scrap paper. First, I'm going to grab out of my notebook I have sitting here, because where is it now? Happy birthday. Here it is. Got my little flower here, and we're going to stamp into the Misty Moonlight. We're going to stamp off. So I'm going to go ahead, ink that up, and we're just going to stamp off onto the scrap paper. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on our circle. Then we need our birthday wishes. This will be full strength. Just like that. Close this up. Me too, Sue. It is one of the prettiest blues, I have to admit. I really like it a lot. Okay, so now we need our dimensionals. Probably being a little carried away with the dimensionals, but you know. Can't have no saggy sentiments. And we'll just stick that right there like so. Then check out these pretties. These are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. Pull these out so you can see how pretty they are. And we're going to use the Misty Moonlight shaded ones. Oop. Oh, the green ones just popped off. Let's see if we can't put it back because we don't want it. Oop. Nope, not going. All right, anyway, check out these, how pretty. They sparkle. They're called Tinsel Gems. And they almost look like a little starburst in them, inside of them. They're really, really pretty. All right. So anyway, we're going to use these pretty, pretty blues. And I'm just going to take one of these larger ones, and that's going to go right up there. And then one here and there. And that finishes card number 3. Quick and easy. These Tinsel Gems, yes, they are absolutely gorgeous. I do agree with you, Barb. Thank you, ladies. All right, so recap. This is our final card number 3. That's number 2. And That was number 1. Now, I'm going to show you 2 more cards using that suite. There it is. And it's also using the stamp set that goes with it. This one here, I embossed in white onto the bubble bath, and I embossed on the Berry Burst, and then I cut out the different layers. Actually, I did this one first, and I cut out the different layers. Okay, and this is what I was left over, and I went ahead and I layered these leftover pieces to come up with card number 2. So we have Thinking of You, and then all the different layers that I had embossed and die cut. And then this is the leftover negative space that I was able to make. And then I just used the punch for the, I want to say Central Park, but it's not Central Park. But the little flower punch that goes with the park. Something park. I can't think of it right now. So these colors here are Bubble Bath and Berry Burst. Same thing here, Bubble Bath and Berry Burst, and I embossed in white. These here are all using Misty Moonlight. But again, so it just shows the versatility of the set. You just add sentiments from any set that you like. You don't have to stick with just that lasting joy. You can mix it up. But it's a really cool set. Like I said, the dies alone, I think, are worth it in the end. But I also like the stamp, this little, I think they call it Country Corners. Countryside Corners. It's really cool. It's one single stamp, but then the dies cut out all the different layers. Yes, they are new colors. Berry Burst is a returning color, and then the Bubble Bath is a brand spanking new, and it's become like my favorite pink ever. It's a true girly pink. All right, folks, that is all I have tonight. I appreciate you coming to hang out with me. And I think I'm going to go have some dinner and head to bed. I am pooped. I only got 5 more days to go. Hopefully I can get rid of this sore throat quickly and not turn into another cold. Because if I get another cold in a matter of weeks, not even weeks, a week, I'm going to be mad. Thank you, Miss Sherry. I'm definitely going to have sweet dreams because like I said, I'm pooped. I've decided I am way too old for all this extra time and overtime and stuff. I was meant to just be home and stay. It's that time. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening and an even better week ahead. And I will see you next Sunday, better rested with new things to show you. Have a great night, guys. Bye for now.